Alright, so I can pause here and answer your question. Sorry, I just wanted to wait until the cutscene was over. Let's see here. I'm an atheist, you're correct. So what do you think, who made these things like sun, moon, stars, planets, galaxies, and also who made us? So basically I don't think there's any conscious being who created everything. So as an atheist, I don't think about things that is too big for my comprehension. So my cognitive ability is limited. So I will not understand the universe because the universe is too vast for my cognitive capabilities. To try to understand the universe is like trying to explain math to an insect. An insect like a fly or a bumblebee would never grasp mathematics, physics. They just exist and live their biological life cycle. And I perceive humans the same way. We are unable to understand the vastness of the universe, and we will never understand it in the ways when it comes to how it all began and if there's an end. But a beginning and an end would probably be the most probable thing, because everything in life has a beginning and an end when it comes to life. But most of the things in the universe don't have life, like rocks, fire, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of elements that are lifeless. So I think that life is something that we can experience. So it's basically I see the human being as a very evolved cell. So if you look at how a cell is built, a cell has a skin that opens and closes pores to take in oxygen and glucose and stuff from the bloodstream. So it's the cells get fed similar to how we get fed, and they have organs that make them work, and they are created for a purpose within the body. So I think I don't put any pressure on understanding that. So basically your ground argument that I need to explain it would state that you have the answer, and that the answer is God. And I think that is a too plain and comfortable of argument. So I think that you have a giant question about life and the existence we experience. So you need to fill the void just to feel that you understand the world and the universe. Whilst I don't need to have any confirmation to existing. So the problem is that you might think that you would be able to maybe sway me to think that something created everything, which is nothing that neither you or I or anyone will ever be able to prove ever. And I think that faith in a God is a personal affair. So, for example, if you wanna believe in God, that's up to you. Like, I can't stop you, and I'm not gonna try to. So, but I'm not gonna feel like unanswered questions with fantasy, because that's how I view religion. I view religion as a fantasy that fills a void of uncertainties, that we feel comfortable to have those questions answered, and religion is an easy way to get answers to things that we don't have answers for, because we simply will go on faith. No, I am pleased with understanding reality from my perspective senses. So the human has all the senses: eyes, smell, taste. We can feel with our skin, and we have a balance sense. You have an awareness where you are inside the room. So you have ways to live where you are in the world and experience heat, tastes and stuff. So it's, for me, life is simple. I don't try to, like, if I want to understand complex things, of course I can study, and that is an experience in itself. And when you can't find answers in books anymore, then you would be forced to rely on researching things that no one else has researched before. And just because you attempt it doesn't mean that you will find answers to what you're trying to figure out. So it's for me, life is more about experience life. And yeah, so it doesn't have to be like absolute answers to existence. To explain it in another way also is that the existence of God is a higher being, and there's also a lot of talk about the afterlife. So the only thing that is different between you and me is that you believe in a God and you believe in an afterlife. But I don't believe in God and I don't believe in an afterlife. So you might tell me that if I wouldn't embrace God or something like that, that I would miss out on going to heaven. But from my perspective, you are believing that you will go to heaven, but heaven doesn't exist, because there is no afterlife. Yes, I can, Rose. It's a heavy subject, which might be a little nerve-wracking at times. But if you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. I don't mind.